Hey, Gold Girl. Nice to see you again. After I just turned you on a little bit earlier for like the last hour and fucking around with you earlier. But this is not my very first PC ever, but it's the oldest one I still have. It's a desktop from all the way back, I think it was actually 1998, but I've used it since 1999. Because I think it had to be like refurbished because there were so many problems with it. Has Windows 98 and all on it. Had all my old stuff on here. Oh my god, I remember playing the crap out of this computer. Along with, of course, back then playing Pokemon, watching Monster Jam and all that. So I figured I'd show up. This is something I wanted to do for a really long time. So, same CPU, same mouse, different... I mean, not... the same keyboard, different mouse though. Different monitor. That was from back 2008. Same CPU. Power up. I mean, power supply and same, no, that's different speakers. So, let's give this old baby a go. I think the speaker, I mean, not the monitor. There we go. And turn your ass on. Hopefully it works. Because earlier, I accidentally unplugged the, speaker earlier, so I hope it's in the right socket. And of course, since 2008 now, I have to do this, hit F1 in order to get the screen to turn off, because it used to be just go off automatic, turn off by default. Good old Windows 98 screen. Oh yeah, let me turn the sound on. I forgot to do that because I turned it down. Turn it off earlier. Let me turn it all the way down, then turn it right back up a little bit because this is gonna be a loud part right here. Yeah, this is really nostalgic. And of course, this was my stupid ass back in 2008 that made a user profile here, and of course, go to the side. Made my own password stuff on it, which was really dumb because I never had to use this do a password before. Alright, let me put you in, and here we go. I remember that sound effect scared the crap out of me when I was a kid, so I had to make my uncle change it to something else. But now they can handle it, I turn it back to its original one. But yeah, this is it. Its former glory. Of course, the main desktop background I used for a really long time, which was Gravedigger freestyling in, I think it was San Antonio 2000, although I could have swore Gravedigger broke in that event, because I remember I'm losing the King Crunch in round 1, and Dennis took like a really hard land and shit. But yeah. Oh boy. And of course this thing's like 20 minutes like off, because like 2:40 while I'm filming this and whatever. Yeah, there's all like this program stuff on it. This thing only has like 4 gigabytes, I believe it was, and actually runs pretty damn good 20 years later. Runs really well. Then again, when you have like half your storage stuff on it, really works really well. Paint, calculator, notepad, nostalgic read, all this. Took some crap out earlier, some recycle, which I might delete later. There's Monster Truck Rumble, which was a 2001 PC game, which I would have loved to play early. Showed this off, but unfortunately, it don't work with the DirectX now. Well, wait. Yep, there it goes. Because it used to work just fine on here before, and I haven't changed anything, so I don't know why it's saying that before, because my uncle set it all up. Actually, no, I uninstalled it and reinstalled it for some reason, and it didn't work. I actually reinstalled it to try it again today, and still not working. I don't know why it's not working properly. I can't figure out a way to, like, set it up. Like, God, I wish my uncle was still around here. He probably wouldn't even know what to do, like, almost 20 years later. And, of course, as we go into, come on, go over to games. I want to show this off. Although a whole bunch of the games don't really work really much anymore, unfortunately. You can probably barely see. Like Rita Rabbit, start off with, there was a bunch of education games back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Most of them don't work anymore, especially if I don't have the disc. Yeah, none of these work anymore. But I did, back in 2014, I actually, pirated a, download for Rita Rabbit 3rd grade. I actually put on a disc, which I could have swore I had somewhere around here, and I actually got to work on here, so I actually completed the game after 12 years of trying. Oh my god. I remember like playing that back like in 2002, 2003, like, I can't figure this game out for the life of me! But then I play like 10 years later, oh, these questions are so easy! Oh, that's nostalgic thinking about that. All the Tonka games, like in the late 90s, early 2000s, none of them work anymore, although I broke the links, the shortcuts to them years ago, so I'm back when I was a kid, so that's probably one reason why. Plus, I don't have the disc anymore. Game of Life, that's honestly like the newer version, game I had on here. I put that back on like in 2008, 2009. And I actually had a save file from there from January 2009 that I just deleted today, so I have nothing on it. I got to try and finish that game. I've never done a full game on that Locomotion. I want to maybe do a playthrough on that one day. And of course, I deleted a whole bunch of my save files in there. Good old Monopoly! Oh, shit, I don't have the disc on it, so I don't think it's going to load. Yeah, I need a disc for it. But, wait, is it gone? Okay, you're going to keep doing this crap with me? There we go, got rid of it. But, I actually have a save file on Monopoly with me and my friends that were playing on. That was made back in April of 2000. And literally when I went and looked up many years ago, we all played on one day and never finished it. And I came back to it like in 2013 or 15 and try and finish it up. It's down to the final 2 players, but hasn't been finished yet. And I haven't touched it since 2015. So, Monopoly, I literally have a Monopoly game from almost 19 years ago that I need to finish eventually one day. And here's the main reason why I still play it. Roller Coaster Tycoon, Tycoon 2, which all my parks, which matter of fact, let me go down here because I had them right here. Yeah, all of my parks right here. Like my parks with their stupid retarded ass names, like one watching World House 4. From these parks were of course made from like 2002 to 2003. There was like one from 2005. I also made one called Revival Park right here, which was from 2011, which was like the new park on here that I made. Yeah, I remember playing fucking around with these parks back in the day, like making like roller coasters crash and stuff. Never really like playing them really right. And late, like the last bunch of years of playing them, I actually turned around almost all of them. I started like get them all out of like bankruptcy or getting rid of their loans and crap, which was really nostalgic. And of course, there's Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, which of course same thing, 2002, 2003 parks. Although I made a new one, I think it was Tim's Park and the X Park. I think I made like 2 new parks on here that were from like 2011, but unfortunately I haven't been able to play them because Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 doesn't seem to work anymore on here for some reason. It keeps like crashing when I try to load it up. So I haven't worked on any of these parks since 2014. Roller Coaster Tycoon parks I've last worked on July 2017, which one of these right here, because I had these all backed up for eventual transfer that I want to do, because I have both Roller Coaster Tycoon and 2 on the desktop, but I never played them because I want to get my parks from 1 and 2 on there. But I have only 3 ways to do that, either by internet, external hard drive, or a disk burner. This computer does not have internet support whatsoever, so even if I want to, I can't. And even if I was able to get internet on here, the computer's so old it would not be able to view any of the new sites anymore, so I'd be shit out of luck. And then when it comes to the external hard drive, the USB ports do not work at all, so I can't do that. And for the CD, the burn on CD, this doesn't have a CD burner at all, so I don't know what to do. I'm honestly starting to consider maybe uninstalling them from desktop, but I think that's the only way I've gotten Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 to work from where he's on the desktop. I probably should try it again, but I don't have the disc out here with me right now, which is unfortunate. So yeah, I've been wanting to get them on there for like the last 2 years. I put a whole bunch of work in those parks and want to continue them, but other than coming out here, which is the first time I've been out here to turn this on since like July 2017, I don't really have much time coming out here anymore unless I get in my room, which it used to be in my room until I got my desktop back in 2013, so it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Civilization 1, oh, that was nostalgic. Transport Tycoon Deluxe, oh my god. If y'all remember Open TDD, which of course I did a stream back in the summer, and I've done numerous playthrough attempts on it. That's the original version for it. Open TDD is like the fan version. And speaking of which, I actually got the disc back out here, which was in my room on my desk for like the last bunch of years. Where's the button? Get that loaded back up, and I get to hear all the nostalgic music again. And it's a DOS game, so of course there's a lot more processes I have to do to get it to work. But thankfully, when my uncle installed this back in 2004, he did it all for me. So just let it load. It'll get through the load screen here, and then I can hear the nostalgic music, which I actually recorded some earlier since it only plays this sound effect for music on here. Oh, how nostalgic. Now let me go check my load games. Yep, they're gone because I just deleted them earlier. I had like saves from like 2006 on here. And since I don't play really on here anymore, I'm doing a much better open TDD. Oh boy, I'm just like so awestruck and nostalgic thing about this shit. My god, I've been working on this for like the last hour, trying to get like Monster Truck Rumble to work, which was a pain in the fucking ass. And then there's gotta hit Control C. And of course there's Toonland, which is another like education game from like the 90s. I'm not gonna, that actually can work without a disc, but I'm not gonna turn it on because I'm not kidding. It's intro video to load up the game takes like 10 plus minutes to do, and you can't skip it, so there's no point in doing that to make the video longer. So yeah. And of course these were back in 2017. I tried to get these I can't remember what it was. I put these on a disc and I got them on here. I think it was program or whatever to try and get the USB ports to work or something like that, but unfortunately it's not working at all, and it's getting really aggravating as hell. I can't get it to work. Yeah, I think I need a special disc for it, which I don't have them out here unfortunately, but it was a disc. I burnt some programs on there to hopefully maybe get the USB ports to work, and unfortunately they didn't work, which was very annoying. So if there was like some way I can maybe get like a CD burner on here, I can maybe put all my Roller Coaster Tycoon file parks on there and get them on the desktop and maybe do videos on them showing them off and whatever, but I can only wish. See, it was nice actually showing this off. Hope you all thought this was like really interesting. Oh, here's something I just remembered too to show off. Because my uncle put these on here too. Here we go, wallpaper. Here are a bunch of like wallpapers that he put up. You can only see them like down here. Whole bunch of them are Monster Truck related too. Because like I said, I'm a huge Monster Truck buff, remember? Good old like Bigfoot from like the late 90s. And here was, I don't think that was Bigfoot 5. I think that was a different Bigfoot, but I'm not sure. But of course, those huge ass tires, you think Bigfoot 5 immediately. Good old Dexter's Laboratory. I think I used one of these backgrounds too beforehand. Dungeon of Doom. Let's remember that was Outsiders on MTM2. And they asked the Gravedigger wallpaper you saw earlier, and then there was an older Gravedigger picture. Which, matter of fact, let's see if it'll let me zoom in on it so I can see. No. Let's see if it'll show me the year. Let's see, because I think it... no, it's not. But you know that's old. That's really old. Like, maybe like early 90s, maybe. There's another picture graded, which honestly looks kind of like San Antonio 2000 as well. Another San Antonio 2000 picture of King Crunch. And here's another one I used for a desktop background for a long time. King Crunch racing against... looked like Wild Hair almost, funny enough. I don't know exactly where that's at. And although it does say 2000 on it, well, it's modified, so it had to have been like during World Finals 2000 season or beforehand. Although I'm trying to see like on the sponsorships if there's anything like World Finals 1 on there, but I don't see anything of the sort. Although I do see wrenchhead.com right there, so it had to have been 2000 because the Wrenchhead sponsorship was only 2000 for 2001. And then Nasty Boy, which I don't think I've ever seen that truck other than that picture. And Old Thomas picture, because of course, huge fan of Thomas. Oh god, the animations now instead of the models are crap. I wish they would go back to the models. And of course, the recycle bin with all the crap I had on here earlier. Whole bunch of old saves I had from like 20 years ago from one of the Rear Rabbit games I found out. Roller Coaster Tycoon, some of my older locomotion stuff on here that I'm about to delete. Although I might keep them on here for right now just to be safe, since I'm not fully sure if deleting or not would be a good idea. But yeah, it was nice enough showing this off. Hopefully it would be nice one day if I could just get my Roller Coaster Tycoon files off of here so I could put them on the desktop and then start playing them out there. But we can only hope one day.